Hey guys, it's me and it's time for another vlog. Now, in last week's, I had mentioned that I wanted to talk a little bit about Zelda. And so here I am. I love Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time like there is no tomorrow. But I do find some problematic things in the game, specifically when it comes to the way that female characters are treated in it. And so I thought I would discuss that here. Now, of all of the Zelda games that I have played, it actually has come the farthest in giving Zelda something to do. Zelda actually spends a lot of time disguised in the game as Sheik, pops in and out, says some mysterious things, and then vanishes. Um, my kids figured out right away that Sheik was Zelda, and I was so proud of them for that. But what is problematic is that the instant that Zelda's revealed to be Zelda, you know, that Sheik is Princess Zelda, she's captured by Ganondorf. And I mean, there is a legitimate reason. She does have the Triforce of Wisdom, but it's just kind of annoying. So most of the work is done by Link in fighting Ganondorf. And then there's an escort quest. If you want to make any gamer rage, just say escort quest, because no matter what game you've played, at some point in time there's been something where you've had to move one character from one point to another. They won't go without you, and then if you get hit, they do something stupid. Or in this case, when you get hit, Zelda goes, ah! Seriously, that's her reaction, and it's really annoying. You would think that after running around to Sheik, she'd just be like, Link, man up, we're almost there. Come on. The other problem I have is that there's a lot of weird sexualization going on in the game. The Great Fairies are giant women with torpedo boobs and healing magic that seems to come from their vaginas. I tried to say that without laughing, and no, actually, I mean, there are a couple of them that the angles where the magic comes from, it's like their legs are spread, and you're like, this can't be right. The witches, I can't remember their name. They're the bad guys for the spirit temple. Two old crones who halfway through the battle merge together to form Twin Rova, an inexplicably hot bad guy. I mean, woman. I don't understand it. I don't. Why would she have to? How do you merge two old crones and get one really hot chick? Giant hot chick, actually. I don't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Also, everyone seems to want Link. Like Niburu, who comes from the Gerudo, let's take a side thing to complain about the Gerudo. So the Gerudo are kind of like the Amazons, in that it's like an all-female society, and they're thieves, they're really cool, except for this one thing, where every 100 years, one man is born to them, and he's their king. Really? Because he's a dude, he's their king automatically? Although what I do like about Niburu is that Niburu is like, screw that, I don't like him, I'm gonna overthrow him. What I don't like, though, is that Link breaks in to steal the silver gauntlets, which for her, originally, then he comes back in the future for her, frees her, saves her. Turns out she's the sage of the spirit temple. And then she kind of regrets not giving him a kiss that she'd promised that she was gonna give him when he was a kid. And I guess I can kind of see it because he's proven himself. But the actual really cool thing is the way the rest of the Gerudo treat Link. No one fawns over him because he's attractive or anything. The only way to get an all-access pass is to defeat a bunch of them, to free these carpenters. And then they're so impressed by your stealth skills, they're like, we're gonna make you one of us, okay? You can be an honorary Gerudo. We think you're cool. Which I think is pretty cool. They're like, we don't care that you've got a dick. Just, you know how to handle a bow and arrow, and we'll think you're cool. I like that. So it doesn't make any sense that they would fall all over themselves and be like, one of our children was born with a penis, he must be our king. I don't. And then Princess Ruto kind of falls for Link in this unnecessary plot where the spiritual stone of the water is kind of used like an engagement ring. Why? I don't know. Like, couldn't she have just been grateful that he saved her from being swallowed by a god? All kind of weird. And to be honest, if I were given carte blanche to rewrite people's dialogue in it or the way things happen. The only one that I would ever hint that there was anything between Link, it would be between Link and Zelda, obviously, and Link and Malon. And only because I think that Link and Malon, it's kind of like you can see Malon as being what Link might have had if things had been completely different. Like if Link hadn't ever been raised as a Kokiri, if he had been raised as a Hylian, you know, he might have been that kid that just was really interested in horses and worked at the ranch and fell in love with Malon. You know, I mean, it's like you could kind of see that, and that I think is very sweet. But as far as everything else, I find it completely unnecessary. And then, of course, the one character that is absolutely not sexualized in any other way goes in a completely different direction, where it's Impa, who's Zelda's bodyguard, and she's strong, and she's knowledgeable, she's built like a tank, and wears stuff that looks like weird dominatrix-y aerobics wear, and it's just strange. Like, you can't just have a character that's not attracted to Link, you have to make a... I don't know. All in all, I mean, those are little things that stick out to me. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this is how little it bothers me. It is nowhere near as annoying as the owl, or having to listen to the Deku Tree tell you everything the 15th time you played the game because you're like, I already know how the land was formed. Yes, 3 goddesses came down, and that's nice, but I don't want to listen to this story another time. Or, of course, the worst part of the entire game, having to sit through Zora, the King Zora, go. And I still managed to move faster than him in the game. There is nothing more annoying than that. Anyways, I think that covers it. Hopefully I can get this down. I really do love the game. I just wish that things were a little bit less shippy, and that there was less of a male perspective. Like, I mean, yeah, Link's the hero of time, but it doesn't mean that every woman needs to throw themselves at his feet. Come on. Although, I do admit that I want to cosplay as Link and Sheik. I definitely want to cosplay as Sheik sometime because it's pretty badass. Zelda running around, hiding in plain sight. I love it. Anyways, I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, go on ahead and send them to me. Drop them in a comment. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my videos. If you don't follow me everywhere else, I am Whitney D on Twitter. I am Geek Pirate Mom over on Facebook. I'm over on Google Plus, and I have a Tumblr account. And of course you can visit me if you want to find those last two, my Google Plus and my Tumblr account. You can find those over on my website. I am whitneydrake.com. And I think that about wraps it up for this week. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.